Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with ER. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different. Yes guys, you heard it right. In this video, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js. Okay, and guys, in this video, we are gonna learn how to create a custom component in Vue.js. Okay, yes guys, you heard it right. In this video, we are gonna learn how to create our first custom component in Vue.js. Okay, so guys, just to show you guys, just to give you an example, I have already created an example using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, so guys, let me just go to the example and let me explain you the example first, what I mean and what we are going to learn in this video, in this session. Okay, so let me go to the example first. So guys, this is the example I have already built using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, as you can see here, Vue.js custom component, and here you can see the text counter, and below that you can see the count value equal as of now is 0, and below that you can see two buttons, increment and decrement. Okay, so guys, whenever you will click the button increment, the counter is going to increase by 1, and whenever you will click the button decrement, the counter is going to decrease by 1. Okay, every time. Okay, so guys, now let me just click the button increment and just see the output first. Okay, see, boom guys, as you can see, whenever I am clicking the button increment, the counter is going to increase. The counter is being increased by 1 every time whenever I am clicking the button increment. Okay, so now let me just click the button decrement. See, boom guys, our counter is being decreased every time by 1 whenever I am clicking the button decrement. Okay, see guys, see, once guys the counter reaches the value 0, the decrement button is not going to work, because in order to work the button decrement, the counter or the count value should be greater than 0. Okay, and as of now the count value is 0, so the decrement button is not going to work. Okay, so let me just increase the counter first. See guys, see. So guys, in this video we are going to learn how to create our first custom component inside Vue.js. Okay, and by using Vue.js and custom component as well, we are going to learn how to create this kind of counter in Vue.js by using custom component as well. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn. Okay, but guys, before starting of the video, I would like to request you all guys, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. Okay, and guys, please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please guys, share this video among your friends, among your colleague, among your group also, so that they will be also learning, they will be also knowing how to create custom component inside Vue.js. Okay, and guys, please guys, like all my videos, which will give me the confidence, which will give me the motivation to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and full stack development as well. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn how to create this kind of counter application by using Vue.js custom component. Okay, so guys, this will be the very this will be the very basic classes or tutorials on how to create a custom component in Vue.js. And guys, in later on video, in the from the next video guys, we will be also learning how to create complex to complex components inside our Vue.js application. Okay, inside our Vue.js course also. Okay, so guys, now let me just go to the code editor. So create a new page, give view comps, okay, .html, and save the page first, and let me just create the HTML. So HTML, give code with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so guys, by now you all know that my name is Prabhat Pandit and I am a software developer currently I am working as a ServiceNow developer at Happiest Minds, Bangalore. Okay, and I have got more than 4 years of experience into software development. Okay, so guys, first of all, let me just paste the CDN link for Bootstrap. Okay, so let me just go to the previous example only. So let me just copy this CSS file for Bootstrap and paste it here. So guys, as you can see here, I have got the folder named as CSS, and inside that folder I have got the file also bootstrap.min.css. okay, and let me just copy the CDN link for vue.js also. So copy this CDN link from here for vue.js. okay, and go to your code and paste above the closing body tag. Okay, so paste it here. As you can see here, this is the CDN for vue.2.6.14. okay, so guys, this is the CDN link for vue.js. okay, so guys, now let me just create a div first. So create a div, give it a class as a container, and give margin top also 5, and give margin also bottom 5, and close this div. And inside this div I'm gonna create another div. okay, div, so give class as a text center, and close this div. And first of all, I'm gonna create h1 element inside this div. okay, so create h1, and give class also text center and text dark only, and give also margin, okay, margin top 2 and margin bottom also 2, and close this h1 first. And inside this h1 I'm gonna put some text like Vue.js, okay, Vue.js custom component classes. okay, so now save your code, copy the file path, and go to the browser, open a new tab, paste it here, and just remove this and put localhost. okay, so guys, as of now you can see the text Vue.js custom component classes. okay, so just go to the code editor again, and now guys, we have to create our script. okay, we have to write our Vue.js code. okay, so I'm gonna create a script tag below this. So script, okay, and inside this, so guys, in order to create a custom component inside the Vue.js, okay, we have to use term Vue.component. okay, so guys, let me just explain you the type of component as well. So guys, as of now we have got the two type of component in our Vue.js. okay, the first one is global component, and the second one is local component. okay, so guys, in this video, in this session, we will learn how to create our global component. okay, so guys, in order to create component, we have to write Vue.component. okay, component, okay, and give open and closing parenthesis, and inside this give open and closing curly braces. And here we have to define our component name. okay, so guys, here I'm gonna give the name, the component name as counter. okay, as counter. So guys, in order to create Vue.js global component, okay, we have to write Vue.component. okay, and we have to put open and closing parenthesis, and inside this we have to put open and closing curly braces also, and we have to define our custom component name as well. okay, so guys, here I am defining the custom component name as a counter. okay, as you can see here, I have given the name also as a counter only. okay, and inside this we have to put comma, and we have to okay, and inside this we have to define our data properties, or you can define anything guys inside this, object, function, custom methods, custom properties also. okay, so guys, in order to create our component, global component inside the Vue.js, we have to use Vue.component, and we have to define the component name as well. then we have to put comma, and then we have to put open and closing curly braces, and inside this we can define data. It can return properties also. We can define our custom methods also. We can define our custom objects also. We can define our what can I say, computed methods also. We can define our created also. We can define anything, guys, inside custom component, because this is a separate code base where from the because custom component can be used in many places throughout your code, throughout your applications. So guys, because of that only, inside the component, inside the custom component, you can define functions, methods, properties, anything, guys, anything, whatever you want to define inside the component, you can define it here, and you can just call this component anywhere inside your or throughout your applications. Okay, so guys, now here I'm gonna create a data function also. So create a data function, and open and closing braces, and it will return properties also. So it will return, and I will say as of now the count will be 0. Okay, so the count value will be 0. Okay, so guys, now so we have to now define our methods also. So yeah, we have to define our methods also. So I will say methods and give colon, and just open and close this, and put here comma also. So guys, now I will define what our counter is going to do. Okay, so whether it is going to decrease by 1, or whether it is going to decrease by 2, 5, 6. Okay, so guys, in this method you will define your counter functionality. Okay, your counter behavior. Okay, so I'm gonna give here the counter function name as increment. Okay, so increment. Okay, and I will define it. So I will say this. Okay, this dot count, and I will say plus. Okay, because guys, here I will define the I will increase the counter by 1 every time I will click the button increment. Okay, and I will also define decrement also. So I will say decrement. And open and closing parenthesis, and I will say, okay, I will check if, okay, if this, we will say this dot count. Okay, this dot count is greater than 0, then only this decrement should work. Okay, then we will say this dot count minus. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, the decrement is going to work only when this count value is greater than 0. Okay, so guys, whenever I will say this dot count, I will refer to this count. Okay, always remember, guys, whenever I will say this dot count, I will refer to this count. Okay, and guys, now we will define our template also. So we have to define our template also. Okay, so we will say template, and colon, put backtick. Okay, and inside this we will define our we will define our template. Okay, how our application should look, how our counter should look. Okay, so guys, now I am going to define the template also. So just close this first. So close this, and we will say inside we will say div. Okay, so first create a div, close this div, and you can, guys, give class also inside this. Okay, so give class also as template, or give custom counter. Okay, custom counter. Okay, and inside this div I'm gonna define our h1 element, h2 element also. So guys, inside this template, you can define anything, like your you can define your forms, you can define your entire application, you can define your separate components, like slider, like forms, like counters, like what can I say, cards, user cards also, product cards also. Okay, so guys, inside template you can define anything. Okay, so here I am going to define first our h2 element. So give h2, give class also as, give h2 only, and close this h2 first, and I will say custom. Okay, I will say custom counter in view.js. okay, and below this h2 I am gonna define our para element p. So I will say p, and I will just say count. So count, give colon, and open and put here double curly braces. Okay, so guys, I have already explained you in my previous video also that whatever you have to show to the user as an output in view.js, you have to put each and everything inside the open and closing double curly braces, whether it will be an an expressions, a code, or a method, or a code block also. Okay, you have to define each and everything inside the double curly braces if you want to show the output to the user. Okay, so guys, here we will just copy this count and we will just paste it here. Okay, we will just paste it here, and below this we have to create two buttons also. So I'm gonna create two button here, and I will give the button, and first close this button. So now inside this I will put @click. Okay, equal to, we will say increment. Okay, we will say increment, and we will give the text also as increment. Okay, as increment, just increase I, capital I, and just copy this button from here and just paste it here below this, and we will say decrement. Just copy this and paste it here, and we will say decrement. Okay, we will say decrement. Okay, so guys, now so we have to define our view.js instance also. So below this we will say new. Okay, view, we will say view, and we will say el means, guys, here el means element. Okay, so we will say we will give the id hash, and we will give the app. Okay, and just close this. So guys, now our custom component is ready. Okay, so guys, now guys, we have to call this component inside our view.js application. Okay, so guys, first of all we have to give this div as an id also, and the id will be only app. Okay, as you can see here, this is the element and this is the id, because I have given here hash. Okay, so we have to put this id to our div where we want to show this custom components. Okay, so guys, we have to I want to show this component inside this div, so that I have to give the id also as an app. Okay, and guys, now we have to copy this counter, this custom component counter name counter, and we will just create this and paste this, and we will just close this counter also. So guys, now our counter is ready and our code is almost ready to be tested. So just save your code, go to the browser, and just refresh your page. Okay, so we got the error. Let me just go to the console, open the console, and view it not defined. Okay, view is not defined. Okay, so we have to give here capital V. So now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, see, boom guys, our code works. See, so guys, let me just give the class also here, margin top 3 and margin bottom also 3. Okay, so now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so guys, you can see the classes also. Okay, so just go to the inspect this. See guys, as you can see here, class also custom counter. Let me just enlarge this for you. See guys, you can see the class also custom counter, margin top 3 and margin bottom 3 also. As you can see here, custom counter and margin bottom, margin top 3 and margin bottom also 3. Here is the also class h2. Okay, so here you can see also class guys h2. Okay, so guys, what I want to say guys, you can define anything inside the template. Okay, whenever guys you are defining a custom component inside the template, you can define anything and you have to put template colon, and then you have to put backtick also, and inside that you can define div, images, span, para, whatever like element you want to define, guys, inside the template you can define. And you just have to call this counter, this custom component counter, inside your application, and it will be shown there. Okay, so guys, now just go to the browser and just refresh your page. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna click the button increment. Okay, and let's see if the code works or not. Okay, see, boom guys, it is working. Our code is working, the counter is working. So every time I am clicking the button increment, the counter is going to increase by 1. Okay, see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and now let me click the button decrement just to decrease the counter by 1. Okay, see, boom guys, it is also working. See guys, it is also working. Okay, it is also working, guys. Okay, so guys, you can also, guys, define like as of now our counter is incrementing by 1. You can also define you can increment the counter by 5. You can decrement the counter by 5 also. Okay, so if you want, you can just do it. I am leaving this on you. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, this is the guys, as I already mentioned you like in the video, like here in this video we will be learning the basic of the custom component, how to create custom component, and what is custom component and what is the type of custom component. Okay, so guys, as of now we have got the two types of custom component in our Vue.js. The first one is global component and the second one is local component. Okay, and guys, whenever you have to define your custom component inside the Vue.js, you have to write the term Vue.component, and you have to define the component name as well. Here, as you can see here, I have defined our custom component name as a counter, and it can return properties. You can define here properties, functions, custom functions, custom value, custom object also, and you can define also methods also. You can define our computed also. You can define our created also. You can define our mounted also inside the custom component. Okay, and guys, inside the template you have to give colon and backtick, and inside the template you are free to define any kind of HTML element. You can define an entire form, you can define an entire slider, you can define an entire part of your website, a part of your application inside the template. Okay, and you have to do mount also. So guys, you have to mount this div this custom component also in your HTML part, in your UI part also. So we will say new, here we are creating an object of Vue.js. Okay, so guys, this is the instance of Vue.js, and here by using this instance we are saying element, and by giving the colon, and we will say you can define also classes also here and ID also here. As of now here you can see here I am defining the ID because I have given hash here, and the ID name is app, and we have to call this ID inside our HTML part where you want to show this custom component to the user. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, this is the custom component. This is the this is the very basic example of how to create a custom component in our Vue.js application. Okay, so guys, from the next video we will also learn how to create complex to complex custom component, and what is global and local component as well from the next video. Okay, so guys, I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. Okay, I will not do anything fancy, because guys, I wanted to show you how to create basics to basic custom component inside the Vue.js. So guys, that's why I am not making this code complex or making this code extraordinary, because I want to show you, I want to just give the example of the basics of the custom component inside the vue.js. Okay, so I hope guys you have understood like how to create our custom component. Okay, so guys you can define also properties also. Okay, so let me just define the properties also. So okay, so let me just go to the, okay guys, as of now let it be only. Okay, so guys this will be the basic example of how to create a custom component inside the vue.js, and you have to call this component inside your HTML part where you want to show the UI to the user, and you have to use view.component, and you have to define the component name as well, and then you have to put comma and then open and curly braces, and then inside this you can define the return also, you can define the methods also, you can define the creator also, you can define the computer also, you can define our mounted also, you can define object, custom events, custom functions. Guys, you can define anything inside the custom components. Okay, as you can see here I have defined methods also, two methods here, increment and decrement. One is increasing the counter, and second one is decreasing the counter by 1, and here is the template. Okay, backtick, and you can define the HTML part also here. So now I hope guys you have learned, you have understood how to create a custom component inside vue.js. Okay, so from the next video guys we will learn how to create complex to complex custom component in our vue.js. So guys, if you want to learn how to create custom to custom component in our vue.js application, please guys do subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. So guys, I hope we have come to the end of this video, end of this session. So see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. This is Prabhat Pandit signing off now.